I just want to tell you that today is Wednesday, February 10th, and remind you, of course, that today is a great day to make some money. And let's all aim to be just a little bit better than yesterday. Real quick, tell you about a couple of things happening in the One Rental at a Time YouTube channel. I posted a video earlier this morning from a real estate entrepreneur that I think a lot of you should check out. Bill Allen is on my personal Mount Rushmore of real estate investors. He is somebody I look up to, somebody that I think does it the right way. And he shared a very personal story about how really being that successful entrepreneur going bigger and bigger really almost cost him his family. I won't steal the thunder of that video, but I think it was posted at 7 a.m. and definitely is worth a listen. Being an entrepreneur, setting big goals, all worthwhile endeavors, but never forget why you started. So, just realize that, you did this for a reason. So do yourself a favor and check that video out. And again, Bill Allen is just does it the right way. Next up, yesterday with our good friend Matt, one of our experts, we broke down, I think it was video 2 with Matt. We talked about the 10 cities with the highest rent increases and the cities with the largest decreases. That article, originally published by the New York Times, is starting to get a lot of play in other media. Basically, if you've been following this channel, it's what we've been talking about for 9 months. Urban core vertical down. I mean, god damn. San Francisco down like 31%, New York down 27%, just crazy numbers. But there are winners. And I think these cities are going to continue to win because, frankly, the cities weren't ready for us. Think about this. You take a certain percentage from the urban core and spread them out to other cities close by. They were not ready. The housing units, the housing stock, the apartments, the multifamily weren't ready. So demand goes up, rents increase. Again, Boise, Idaho is in the news a lot lately. First on this channel is the most overvalued market. Now as the market with the highest rent increases. These things are connected. These dots, these dominoes that we talk about on this channel are connected. Pay attention. You can make some money with these things. So that is a lot of fun. When we look at what is going on in the daily financial news, a lot of things hit my radar today. I think I'm going to start off with the craziest thing I heard. This is crazy to me. Somebody who's actually spent time on Wall Street, went to the trading floors, all of that. NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, NYSE, is threatening to leave New York and because of this transaction tax. They're looking to raise taxes because New York is in such a hole. And of course, they're going to go after the deep pockets and trading and all of that. But NYSE is having none of that. They're like, you want to come after us? We be gone. We do not have to have this floor in New York. We could have it in Florida or in Texas. Excuse me. So again, that is, I think that's a real threat. I think that is a real threat, and I think it could happen. I really do. So it'll be interesting to watch. Got more information about these sort of these meme stocks, these momentum Reddit, Robinhood stocks that were just mind-blowing to me. Apparently, again, one source, 28% of American adults, so people of age to trade, bought at least one of those stocks. AMC, GameStop, BlackBerry, the list went on and on. 1 in 4. 1 in 4 of you watching this right now bought at least one of those stocks. The other thing they identified is the median dollar amount was $150. So this was lotto money, right? This was, I'm gonna throw a bet on the table and see what happens. This is why people can say they have diamond hands, because their ultimate loss is $150. It is interesting to watch, right? If you had $150 in and you turned it into $1,000, And then you kept saying it's going to go to the moon. Folks, it already went to the moon. Take your winnings and go buy a nice bottle of champagne or something instead of, it's going to go even higher. So anyways, it was just interesting to watch this, and more data is coming out that the hedge funds are now winning. I told you it was going to happen. I've seen it before. You got them, but you can't get them twice. So interesting. This chip shortage, I have to go figure out where the hell all these chips are short, but General Motors, GM, just said because of the chip shortage, they're going to have to throttle back cars manufacturing to the tune of $2 billion. That's with a B. That's a lot of missing chips. Somebody better get off their ass and make some chips. I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on, but that's a lot of missing chips. And again, we've heard this from others as well, so it's not a GM specific. This is worldwide phenomenon. A lot of earnings announcements. Again, we're kind of in that week, so we'll go through a bunch of them. Coca-Cola, it actually missed on revenue but hit bottom line. So when I say top and bottom, top means revenue. That's accounting speak, right? It's the first line on the income statement. And bottom is what is the earnings. So top, bottom, hence the slang. So Coke hit or missed top, hit bottom. But it hit bottom because of cost cutting. Not kind of what you like to see, right? We're cutting headcount, reducing the beverage line was a big deal at Coca-Cola. Sales dropped about 5%, rounding it to 5%. Now, Coca-Cola, unlike PepsiCo, which reports tomorrow, is very dependent on sporting and events and things of that nature. So we will see what Pepsi does tomorrow. Under Armour, Athleisure, had a surprise beat of top and bottom. So beat on revenue, beat on earnings. And most importantly, it is starting to happen, folks. Companies are issuing guidance. This is a big deal. It hadn't happened for a year. So Under Armour gave its first guidance of 2021, and it's more than analysts were expecting. Twitter beat top and bottom. Although active users came in slightly less than expected. But again, Twitter beat top and bottom. Lyft beat top and bottom. Lyft had some stuff that we should pay attention to. It has indicated it is starting to see an uptick in rides. I again believe we are at the end of this. Yes, there's more pain to go, but boy, it is almost over, folks. It's almost over. Lyft is telling us, yes, it's almost over. They're seeing rides go up. Toyota Motors, they raised guidance. Again, this is important. Guidance has been given for most companies for a year. Toyota raised full year outlook and said, we are coming back faster than expected. The rebound is faster and bigger than we expected. Toyota was, of course, talking about the world in that regards, but I believe it also, it does include North America coming back faster than people expected. Another thing to realize is, I think this Fed, Treasury, Biden, all these crazy stuff is going on. Commodities are racing higher. Copper is like at an 8-year high. All these other kind of material-based commodities are just screaming higher. Folks, we are coming back out of this. We are going to be racing higher. And I'm afraid this 1.9 trillion is going to come and be gasoline. And then, oh, by the way, if he gets the $4 trillion infrastructure bill, game over. Inflation's here. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Yes, people are hurting. Yes, we should get some money to the people that need it, but not money to everyone. Anyways, I digress. Lastly, we're going to talk about the everyday millionaire, Chris Hogan. I read his book. I think I talked about it on this channel a year ago. I watched a video of his and I took some notes and I thought it was pretty interesting. Obviously, if you read The Millionaire Next Door or Chris Hogan's book, Everyday Millionaire, you know that millionaires, at least the everyday millionaire, is not flashy. what I took from the first bit of the presentation is 8%. 8% of Americans are millionaires. I would not have guessed that. I would not have guessed that. 8% of Americans are millionaires. So that's like what, 1 in 12? 1 in 12 and a half? 1 in 12 people you walk by at a mall is a millionaire. Pretty interesting to think about. But then we started breaking down how they did it. First and foremost, 94% of millionaires live below their means. This is a big deal to me, right? That most recent course I created around budgeting, turning price into time, getting you to talk to your kids and family about money. That's a big deal. 97% or 94, excuse me, 94% of millionaires live below their mean. The average population, 55%. 45% of you are doing what I did. I spent everything that came in. I had good credit. I just put stuff on credit. I know I speak from experience. The only reason we were able to do one rental at a time for 15 years is I recognize not only do I have to learn my market, but I better look at my family budget. I better plug the holes. Yes, I can go about making more money, and I certainly tried to every year. But if you don't fix the holes in your financial boat, the water's just going to run out that much faster. Folks, understanding your family budget, understanding needs and wants is a big deal. It is not appreciated. It is a key component to financial wealth, in my opinion. Another thing, 93% of millionaires have a budget. The second and most detailed Excel spreadsheet in the course is a budget, a sample budget with all kinds of flashy colors and things that will change based on what you put in. 93% of millionaires have a budget. Before I was 30, never thought about it. Make money, spend money. Make money, spend money. Wanted to go on this journey? Well, you know what, honey? We better figure out where the money's going because we just don't know. And then, oh my God, it's going there. We need to start cutting things. Needs versus wants. And then finally, this is a big deal to me. 97% of millionaires feel that they have control of their financial future and their destiny. It's that positive spin. It's that I can do it. I can control this. I don't need this. I don't need that. I'm going to make it happen. So pretty interesting. Today is a very busy day for the channel. Hopefully we have Anna on here in about 18 minutes. Anna Kelly, one of your favorite guests. We will have Matt, the mortgage guy, at 9:30. And then at 6:30 this evening, I got a special couple coming on. I'm going to probably post that video tomorrow, but they are pretty fantastic. So I'll tease that video. I'll probably post it tomorrow at 7 a.m. Just so you can see it maybe, and we can talk about it tomorrow on the daily financial news. So have fun. Remember, today's a great day to make some money, and let's be a little bit better than yesterday. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.